Hey everybody, Kathy Gregory, Diamond Leader with our Take Control Valentus team. And today is November 2nd, 2017. And this is so much fun, uncovering leader after leader after leader. So this is episode 13. And tonight I have Amanda White from Edmonton, Alberta, with us tonight. She's an Emerald Leader. She's awesome, and she's hashtag all in. She's one of our amazing leaders with our Take Control team. And so, Amanda, one of the purposes of our interviews here are to uncover success in our Take Control team. And you are one of our successful leaders that are helping a lot of people. And so I just want you to just tell everybody who you are and just give us who's Amanda White?
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity to speak on behalf of our Take Control Team leadership team. That means a lot to me to be included in that category. Who Amanda is, I am outgoing, I'm fun, I'm determined, I'm strong, charismatic. People would say that about me. I like challenge, and I like to meet new people. I like to socialize. That's me as a person. I'm hardworking, authentic. You kind of get what you see. It's kind of who I am. I enjoy sports, playing them. That's kind of who I am. I like to be active. Aside from that, I'm a mom of three. I have an 11-year-old daughter, and I have twins that are 8, Kate and Evan. And I work a full-time job with the government, and I'm part-time with Valentus currently. So that's just a bit about who I am and the other half of me, which is a mom. So yeah.
Wow. So you have a huge full life.
Yeah. I have a busy life.
Yeah. I have 2 kids. We have 2 kids, Doug and I. Logan's 23 and Sarah's 22, 16 months apart. So I get how busy you are.
Yeah.
And if your kids are in sports like ours were, or you're just kind of getting into that age where they're going to be running in all different directions, total amazing fun.
Yeah. It's fun, and you meet a lot of people, a lot of great people, great families. But it's busy. Weekends are very busy. Sometimes during the week, but more so on the weekends for sure.
Yeah. So you got a ton of things going on.
Yeah.
So, okay, here you are, full-time job, 3 kids, a single mom, and here you took on another thing.
Of course I did. Why wouldn't I?
Okay, so there's many companies out there in the world. Like, this is a direct marketing company,
yes,
which obviously everyone knows. Or maybe some people watching this don't know. We are a direct marketing company. So why, like, there's so many health and wellness companies in the marketplace with amazing products. Why did you pick Valentus out of all of them?
Well, I didn't try the business side of other direct marketing companies. I tried other products. And to be honest, I wasn't a fan. I came to Valentus initially for weight loss. I had Terry Evans as my upline. I did not know Terry. I had just seen his progress and liked what I saw and connected with him. The two things, the biggest thing was the products. First of all, that was the catch for me. And the biggest thing was I could carry little packets around in my big purse, take them in my car, take them on the plane, and all I had to do was add water, because nothing irritated me more than having to make a shake in the morning, tasted kind of chalky. Oh, maybe add some yogurt. I'm busy. I don't have time for that. I really don't. The other thing that I really liked was it's not a meal replacement. I like food. I enjoy food like most people. And so for me, the first thing I asked Terry was, well, okay, that's great. I just add water, but am I going to be starving? And when he told me I didn't have to change anything, I said, oh, sign me up. And then it was coffee. So I was like, well, that's a no-brainer. So my initial attraction was to the products. Then when I realized, oh, this stuff tastes really good, it's worth the investment, it's worth the money, then it was, well, maybe I should look into the business. So then I started talking with Terry and I asked a lot of questions, and I probably drove him crazy because, I was worried. This is network marketing. And so I was leery. And then he just dumbed it down and made it simple and just said, this is all I do. I talk to you, tell you about the product, and every Friday I get paid. It was that simple. And I went, okay, so if I give you my money, I'm not gonna lose a bunch of money. And he was like, no, it doesn't work like that. And he was right. It doesn't work like that. So for me, it was really, I put trust in somebody I didn't even know. I didn't know him, but I trusted him. He was authentic and he was honest. And that made me go, okay. Because he literally said to me, this isn't going to rip you off. You're going to come into a company. The CEO is authentic. The people are authentic on this team. They're going to give you the support you need. I'm going to give you the support. And I believed him. So that's why I decided that I was going to do it. And I did it 4 weeks after I bought my first order of product. So I just knew that I felt like it was the right thing. And that's why I did it.
Yeah. You sound a lot like what we did too. Obviously, my brother Mike introduced us. But so, we didn't know Ted Wilson before Valentus, and we just trusted that Mike trusted, right? And so that's where this is amazing. And I was just reading something today about people when they're purchasing products will a lot of times buy because they see a celebrity on a billboard driving past. And like, I'm just thinking of Tiger Woods for an example. And people will go buy the brand that he's advertising. And it's crazy that people do that and not realize the whole picture, right?
Right.
And so I think you've learned this as much as we have, that you and me, sitting here on here, you can pretend this is a billboard here, people, because we are real people with real results using these products.
Yes.
So that's what I love, how simple this is, that our products are the product. And I just have to share this right here because I like to be accountable. And I started the products on, June of 2015. And I was weighing and measuring every, week and keeping track. And now I just do it probably every 3 months or so. And I started at 192 pounds. And I am down to 156 pounds.
That's amazing.
And I've lost 36, I think that's 36 pounds and 38 inches or so.
Yeah.
That was like June of 2015. It took me 9 months. And now I am the maintenance story. And so that's another cool thing about our billboard is whatever you're going to do to get better, you want to be able to do it for the rest of your life without being miserable.
Yes.
So
Well, it has to be maintainable. It has to be something that you can take and say, well, no, I didn't starve myself.
No.
I don't carry around a blender.
Right.
And that was a big factor for me. I really is what grabbed me, of course, was the products. And now that I'm here, it's the people.
Yeah.
The people are mind-blowingly positive and optimistic, and I couldn't be clingier to that. Like, that is just something that drives me. To be in a room where everyone's like, oh yeah, we can do this, I'm like, of course we can.
And I think, one thing we want to get across here too, like Amanda and I would have never met. We wouldn't have.
You would have been teaching in a school.
I would be. I wouldn't have. I would have just thought that inevitably 35 pounds heavier probably. And I would not have made, maybe I always want to make a choice to find something, but like maybe I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But I know that I probably would never have met Terry Evans or like any of our leaders in this company and our Take Control team. It's like we're like a magnet of finding people that are like-minded.
Yes.
So,
that's
kind of off the track of why Valentus, but not really.
But there's many reasons.
I know.
But the people and the products are the two biggest reasons, for sure.
Yeah. And we just listened to our national call, and our CEO, Dave Jordan, was on at the end. And, they always say, we've got one of our uplines who is actually John Haremsma, who's written this book. he talks about the sixth element, that there's 5 elements you want to look for in a business, but the sixth element is the heart and having integrity. And so you mentioned that already, right?
Yeah. Oh,
integrity.
Yeah, that's the biggest, one of the biggest factors for me in this team is the way that you, the King family, have incorporated integrity into everything that we do, and it just funnels downhill. So I think that that's important for people to know. Whoever might watch this video, is that if you want to be in a place where there's integrity and there's support, you need to be part of this team. It's definitely. It's just comes out of everyone's pores. It's a great feeling. It's great.
Yeah. I know that our team, we learned how to do Zooms like we're doing right now. And that was the most exciting thing.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, we can see each other.
It was eye-opening. We were like, oh, yay, hi.
Yeah. And I know that we're all new, like we're not seasoned 30-year-old professionals in this industry. But
there's no veterans in this group.
No. Yeah. So we're very, this is not like I've got not, all this equipment around me to make this the professional Zoom meeting. But yeah, I know when we could see each other and we could, from all around the world, guys. So this is cool.
It's so cool
that we can be that far apart, but we can still be so close as a family. And
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's my next question for you, Amanda. Like maybe you've answered this already, but we're the Take Control team. We're helping people prevail and take control in all areas of their life. How have you seen this help you take control?
Oh, so many ways. I've gone through a lot of changes in the last 15 months. So personally, it's been for me to find happiness, really, to take control of my own happiness, and to know that I am the only person that can determine my happiness. So I went and I took a long, hard look at my life, and I was like, what do I need to change? Am I really happy? And so now that's something that I'm going to continue to take control of, is my happiness. If I'm not happy, I'm the only person that can change that. At the end of the day, I'm the one who has to make the decisions to either continue to be unhappy or to be happy. And then when I'm happy, everyone else around me will be happy, including, most importantly, my kids, right? So for me, it's take control of my happiness. And I think once that happens, everything else would just fall into place. So definitely that.
So do you find, like we all want that goal, whether it be with a network marketing company or a corporate job, why is it that this industry brings that out in us, do you think?
Brings out the side of wanting to succeed. Yeah.
And just the personal growth.
Personal growth. Yeah. I think because for me, I see people that are just like me, that are succeeding. I look at people like you and Neil and Mike and Danielle, and even on other teams, Teresa Finley, and I see these people that are just like me, that had full-time jobs, that have families and are just hardworking people, never had done network marketing a day in their life, and then they go and say, well, if they did it, I can do it. And then what you do is you say, well, how are they doing it? So then I want to know how you did it. I want to talk to Mike and know how he did it. And, they always say success leaves clues. Do what those people are doing and you'll have success too. So follow the leader. When you were a little kid in kindergarten and you played follow the leader, that's something that's ingrained in me now as part of this, is just follow the leader. Don't reinvent the wheel. They're doing something that works and works well. So ask them what they're doing, right? So that's definitely me. It's looking at you guys going, yeah, they're just like me. Why couldn't I do it?
Right. Yeah. And there's one thing Ted said to us when we first started, and he more said it to Doug than me, but I mean, he said, this industry will change you. Yeah. Oh yeah. And, we were thinking physical change because obviously, these products have transformed us physically and our health and our core nutrition. But we didn't have any idea how impactful it would be on our mindset.
Yeah.
And that is so cool. And
yeah, and I think for me, the thing that I always think is how lucky I am to have fallen into Valentus, and not saying anything about any other company because I don't know, but I don't know if it would be this good. So I'm happy that my first experience in network marketing is here.
Yes.
Because I hear some other people talk about companies that they're with, and it's nothing like this. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, we don't do that. And I'm like, oh, so that I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful that I ended up here.
Yeah.
And people are like, really? You do network marketing? I'm like, yeah, but I'm with the best company ever. So
yes.
yeah.
And the best. And we love our team.
I think I lucked out. I totally think I lucked out. So
well,
I'm happy with that.
Here we are. We have so many leaders on our Take Control team that are, when Dave had us in Florida and made us look him in the eye and say, Dave, we're all in.
Yeah.
And that's important to bring in this interview too. And I've probably said it probably almost in every single one of them, that we have planted our flag here.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that when things get tough, they get going and they don't stick around. And this is a brand new company, and we are founding members here, and we are stuck. Our flag is stuck in the ground.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I know you're exactly that person too, Amanda. So when people are watching this, just know that Amanda White is a person who has integrity, who is here to help a lot of people, and she's not going anywhere.
No, so, I'm not going anywhere.
No. You don't have to worry about that.
No,
so
not
what
at all.
What are you obsessed with? Like, what is your, like, when you want to talk to people and like when you're just like, you have friends and family and lots of people that we're just starting to meet and make friends with now. What are you obsessed to help them with?
Yeah, I have to learn to, I think now I'm just going to think about what I always try to rein in so I'm not at them. But the one thing I always want people to know, and the people I care about the most, is that this profession can help you achieve your dreams. And I say that wholeheartedly because whether it's here in our company or in another company, in all honesty, I think network marketing in general can change your life. If you are determined and you want to work for it and you write your goals down and you put your feet to the pavement and you get stuff done, I want to tell people that in our company specifically, we have a CEO that's does things with integrity. He's there and he backs us and he gives us products that work, and he's always making it better for us. Whether we're in Canada, we're in the UK, the Philippines, wherever it might be, it's about giving us the support we need, and taking our feedback and taking it and doing something with it when things, maybe we feel things could be better from the people who are on the pavement doing things, and saying, hey, maybe we could look at doing it this way. And he takes that and he really takes it to heart and considers it, and then makes changes if he's hearing things about it. That's important to him. And then that flows down to our leaders. So knowing that you're heard in this business is really important. And knowing that you are a piece of a bigger puzzle is something that I think I would want people to know about this.
Right. I think that's what's missing in a lot of people. They don't even realize it. And I always say, I guess what my obsession is, help people not die with your music still inside them.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Right. Yes. And so like we have an opportunity, everybody listening, that if you feel squished in where you're at, and you, like, there's no, you don't have to worry about, like, just take a look.
Yeah.
Because this is opening up a whole new world where you can be whatever you want.
Right. I think that fear is a terrible thing for a lot of people. Fear of, the unknown. Like, I've never done network marketing. Fear of what people will think of you. If people, whoever's watching this, if you let that go and just step in with both feet and give it a go and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? You give it a go and you go, yeah, this isn't for me. Okay. That's what happens.
Well, I always compare it to anything we fear in life.
Yeah.
Like even as a little kid, we didn't think of the consequence. We just like, oh, that looks fun. We're going to do that. You don't think of the consequence.
No, no,
And then when you get
no.
to the other side, you're like, whoa, that was
Oh,
fun.
yeah,
And
let's
if
do it
you
again.
fall, you're going
Yeah,
to scrape your knee a little bit, but you're going to learn a different way and you're going to do it. And so
that's right.
we lose that when we're adults. And
Oh,
actually, that's another book right here that get
yeah,
comfortable being uncomfortable.
yes.
And so, there's books like where readers are
I
leaders.
think as adults, we lose a
Yeah,
lot of our just go out and get it because we
right.
fear the result. We anticipate in our head what will happen.
Yeah,
And can you imagine all the things we've missed out on by
I
doing
know.
that?
Hey,
I'm thankful I'm only 40 because I've
right.
only been doing that for like the last 20 years.
But these products are making us so that we have more energy and we're feeling so much better,
Oh, yeah.
and we're going to be able to live a long and happy life, right?
Yeah.
So,
Can I
yeah,
just say, feeling better? I have 3 young kids and I haven't
yeah,
been sick
yeah,
in 15 months.
yeah.
Like cold, flu, nothing. So yeah.
I guess that's one thing you can say right now. I know a lot of people right now who are getting this cold and flu.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like there's people dropping like flies I hear every
Yeah,
day, right? And
yeah.
it's like, people, look at us,
Yeah. I'm not
right? I'm
sick.
not sick.
No,
I'm not sick. And
no.
we have a water bottle and we have an immune beverage that
Yeah.
is bar
Amazing.
none.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then don't, call on us and ask us about that product because
yeah,
it will help you through the cold and flu season for
absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So tell me, Amanda, as
Hmm.
we come to the end of our interview, I want to know what you see in the future. What's your vision? I know I have a vision board above here, and I actually
Oh,
add a new picture every week
I
to
don't
it.
know if I don't know if we have enough time. No. So, what do I envision? So for me personally, um, I don't want to do a 9 to 5 job anymore. Being a single parent, I want to be able to give more time to my kids, even though they're in school full time. But I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be where I have to say no to things because I can't afford it, or say
Mhm.
no to things. And it doesn't have to be lavish things because I'm not about money, but I really, really want to be able to say, Evan, if you want to play hockey and you want to do soccer at one time, mom can afford to do that. That's the money side for me. I want to leave my job. I want to be able to do this full time. I really want to travel for sure. My biggest thing is I want to be on the stage. I want to
Oh,
be on the stage. I want to find that's my goal. So in Valentus on the stage, and for
cool.
good reason. So
Yes.
that is my goal.
Yeah.
Professionally, the sky's the limit. Like, I mean, you get out what you put in. So you can't just sit on your couch and think people are just be like, oh my God, give me your products, I'm gonna buy them. And like, no, this is a people person type of profession. You have to be connecting with people. If you're not doing that, your business will die. So that I definitely I want to be on the stage at some point for
Yeah.
sure. That's my goal.
Well, you know what? You are all in,
Yeah,
and you
absolutely.
are and you are doing what it takes to be a leader in this Take Control team.
Thank you.
And
Thank
yeah,
you.
you are. And I remember Ted saying to us when we started, actually, I've got the steps right here. Be a product of the product. Be persistent and consistent. Trust the process and give it time, and don't be a quitter.
Yeah.
And you will be on stage this time next year.
Yeah.
And you'll have a lot of people listening too. And we're like, wow, really?
What?
And you can see that it has
Yes.
happened to us.
Yes.
And we have been on, not I would be so happy now. I've been on stage, but I would be so happy to sit in the front row
Yeah.
and watch you up on stage.
Oh yeah.
So
I'll
I
be
can't,
looking for you.
yeah.
I'll look for you.
So I cannot wait to see that. And I know, thank you so much, Amanda, for your
You're
time.
welcome.
In your busyness of life. And as I'm going to let you say, I usually get a little final word in, but I'm going to zip it, and I'm going to let you do the final word on this interview.
Okay. Well, thank you again for letting me do this and being part of this amazing group, and bringing me on this journey. I always look forward to spending time with what we call our Valentus family. And I'm striving and I'm working hard, and I want people to know that anybody can do this. If you're willing to learn, you can earn while you learn. So I think that that's very important for people to know. So yeah, that's it. That's
Awesome.
me. Thanks.
Great. Have a
Have a
good
good
night,
night.
Amanda.
Yeah,
And
talk
thanks
soon.
again. Good
See
night,
ya.
all.